Yo, just before I start, I just want to ask you a question. What's happening? What's happening with Manu? Huh? What's happening with United?
Cuz, you know what? It's a rebuild. It's something that is going to take time. So for us fans, man, it's going to be a painful storm that we have to go through, man. So this is 10 years of just BS been happening from the club, from the top,
Yeah,
and it's filtered down, man. But that's a whole different subject
yeah,
for a whole different day.
yeah.
Obviously, we got boxing to
No
you
worries.
know viewing the show today.
All right, cool.
Yeah, how's your week been, cuz?
Let's just jump straight at it then. Yeah, let's just go straight in.
You just want to go straight into it,
Yeah,
yeah?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Say
Straight in,
nothing,
straight
man.
in, straight in.
Obviously, big up iBoxing Hub. Absolutely love the energy, constantly just engaging with us and being involved in the show. So obviously, big up on your end, brother. And yeah, next question is, what was the United score yesterday?
Do you know what? We need to stop talking about United. Whenever we talk about United, yeah, your Wi-Fi freezes. So let's change the subject. Let's just go straight in. Let's talk boxing.
Yo, we got foot boxing, yeah. All right, cuz let's do this, man. Obviously, the takeover yesterday returned, and yeah, he got his victory over Pedro Campa.
Mm.
So, cuz, yeah, what's your reviews? What's your thoughts on
It
that?
was a good fight.
Just
It
very
was
quickly.
definitely a good fight. It was an excellent performance by Lopez. I believe he's definitely back up there. He's now fighting at 140, right?
Yep.
So, potentially we can see him fighting the likes of I've got his name. Is it
Josh Taylor.
yeah. That should be an interesting fight if it does happen. But I believe Josh Taylor will be rematching Jack again. You still there?
Actual.
Do you know what?
Yeah, I'm still
Your
here. I
Wi-Fi's
believe
playing
that
up here.
fight is going to be potentially.
Yeah,
All right, let me come back in and come back out,
no
man.
worries,
So,
no worries, no
guys,
worries.
apologies. I'm coming back into it, man. Hold on, guys.
Yeah, like I said, Lopez's performance was really good. I can see him fighting Josh Taylor maybe early next year. Hopefully for a title, and we'll see what happens from there. Dun, 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 dun. And Fury, well, allegedly Fury, he's now retired. I don't know how true that is. He's got until the 26th of August, to confirm whether or not if he is actually retired. But how I see it is, regardless of winner of AJ and Usyk, I believe Fury will come back and fight the winner. That's just my opinion, anyway. I could be wrong. Remember, it's boxing. Anything can happen in boxing. What else is there? Combosis and what's his name? I've got his name. Haney. Rematch should be happening, I believe, in October, November. Me personally, I think the rematch should take place in the States because obviously Haney went over to Combosis' backyard and beat him for the belt, so it's only fair if he comes here. But yeah, are you back?
I'm back, cuz. I'm back,
Yeah,
man. So hopefully that's a lot better then.
yeah.
Perfect. All right, cuz. So what was you saying? So Teofimo
Yeah.
Lopez
No, so
takeovers back.
yeah. So I was just saying, like, it'll be interesting to see Lopez and Taylor fight for a belt, of course. That fight should probably happen early next year. Early makes sense, yeah.
Hopefully.
Early next
Fingers
year, yeah.
crossed. Fingers crossed. And look, I watched the fight yesterday. Obviously, big up Top Rank. They obviously put in a good coverage for the fans, of course. Loved the energy from Teofimo Lopez. He looked sound
Mm.
he looked strong.
He was in good shape. He was in good shape. You know, he done what he needed to do. End of the day, you know, he done what he needs to do.
100.
That will be an interesting fight. That would actually be an interesting fight.
Looks like the division Teofimo Lopez. He's going to be a threat. Job done.
I just see a comment here saying, you know, Ryan Garcia better stay away from Timo Lopez. Boy, do you know what? Garcia, I don't know what's going on. 1 minute it's he wants to fight what's his name? I've forgotten his name now, Tank. Then I don't hear nothing. So if the fight with Tank, if they can't make the fight with Tank, then Lopez and Garcia, they should just get it on.
It would be a good one.
They should just get it on. Tank, if Garcia and Tank can't make that fight, Lopez should fight Garcia. And then maybe the winner of that
would be
could probably
an interest. They should just
maybe the winner of that should probably challenge.
Big up. No, defo, cuz. Obviously, big up Palamos Music. Obviously, all the time showing us love, good energy, man. So appreciate the love, brother. Yeah, cuz, man. I think the division's hotting up, and I definitely feel that Teofimo Lopez is going to be a man to look out for in the division. He looked sound. I like the energy at was obviously really exciting. Let's move away. Let's get into apologies about the connection. I don't even know what's going on today, man. But regardless, show goes on. We're rolling on with the punches, man. But look, I'm gonna ask you this question because it's the big one next week. Repeat or revenge? Obviously, I know AJ's your guy.
Yeah, I'm going for revenge. I'm going for revenge. I've been saying it for time. We're going for revenge. I'm hearing that Usyk's put on weight. It could be a good thing or it could be a bad thing. I don't know. I mean, has he ever fallen that weight? I don't know. You know, that could be an advantage for AJ or even a disadvantage. But I like I said, look, he's been in the ring with the guy already. He knows what to expect, and I think he's just going to fight him smart. I think he's going to fight him smart. If anything, I can see this going all the way to 12th round. I can actually see it going all the way to 12th round. Yeah. Because look, both men are going for war. Like, look, Usyk's fighting for Ukraine, you know, for his country. AJ's fighting for, you know, his I wouldn't necessarily say his career, but yeah, his legacy and everything. Do you know what I mean? You know, so yeah, I can see it. But then again, like I can see him knocking out Usyk. You know, but I can see it happening because Eddie Hearn even said, he made a valid point. He said Usyk don't like being hit, as in like Usyk like controlling the fight. Whereas when AJ was hitting Usyk, yeah, you saw some sort of weakness from Usyk. Not to say, don't get me wrong, Usyk, you know, is the better fighter. But bro, look, this is just my opinion in it. But when it comes down to it, I'm telling you now, from round one, ding ding, watch AJ go in the middle. He's gonna just like literally just put it on him. But smart, of course, smart. I suppose Usyk's gonna try and work him out. Like, okay, you know, because obviously, you know, southpaw. But I'm assuming from when he lost, he's been sparring a lot of southpaw, a lot of southpaw. So yeah. So I mean, again, it's mad because obviously I know Amir Khan's saying that, you know, Usyk, he's beefed up, and Usyk and eventually cause AJ problems. Because I think now, I think Usyk is going for the knockout. You know, I think Usyk is going for the knockout. For him to put on that weight, you know, he's going for the knockout. But I don't know. Science just tells me, like, because it's weird, yeah. This is how crazy it is. As you know, viewers, boxing fans, and people who don't know about boxing but just too fast to judge. It's like before Usyk fought AJ, everyone's like, yeah, AJ's gonna knock him out. It's gonna be like early stoppage or mid stoppage. But obviously Usyk beat AJ. Now it's just like, yeah, it's over for AJ. AJ's gonna lose. Yes, it's finito. Bro. Like, look at Lennox Lewis. He lost 3 times. Got his belt back. But don't get me wrong, I'm not comparing AJ to Lennox Lewis, but I'm just trying to say, like, look, the mindset's there and you're hungry, bro. May the best man win.
No, defo, cause like, look, 100% agree with you. Let me just run through quite a lot of these comments. Obviously, big up Palamos Music and also iBoxing Hub, of course. Palamos Music actually saying AJ. Obviously, that's a good call.
Yeah, I think because Usyk's put on weight, he can still, don't get me wrong, like Usyk ain't stupid. You know what I'm saying? That weight there, he's put on because they're going for the knockout. They're going for the knockout. That's the aim. They're going for the
obviously, iBoxing Hub.
They're going for the knockout. But like I said, I don't think.
And look, Usyk looks a lot thicker as well, like you said.
Yeah. They're going like, look, I don't know what the game plan is, but it will soon be revealed. But it's a lot of people, like a lot of people are saying, Age has to close him down. He has to get rid of him early. I don't think that's the game plan. I think that's just too obvious. I think he's going to be smart. I was reviewing his fight when he fought Klitschko. You still there? Oh, he's frozen again. So he said, "Where's my new T-shirt?"
Yeah, what are your initial thoughts? You know what, Palamos? No United T-shirt, but look, you know who we got here? Over here, George Best at the back, man. That's all. That's enough for representations, man. In terms of levels, like if these guys can't play like this guy behind, come on. So obviously that's a whole nother subject for a different day anyway, man. But obviously big up, man. But cuz I'm not gonna lie, we're in a debate here. You're going for revenge. I'm going for repeat, man. I reckon Usyk, he looks stronger, he looks bigger, and I just reckon this time round, he's gonna get the job done again.
Well, like I said, man, look, may the best man win. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of both.
We might see him. What's up to the next topic that you wanted to? No, definitely. And this topic here, cuz like you really wanted to talk about this off here.
Listen,
the Gypsy King come out of retirement. Right? He obviously retired on his birthday.
Yeah. The thing is, he's vacated his Ring Magazine title, isn't it? He's a smart man. He ain't stupid. Why are you going to vacate your Ring Magazine yet? Why not vacate the WBC as well? Do you know what I mean? Why not just do that? So he's not dumb. He's gone until the 26th of August. So what he's going to do is he's going to wait. He's hoping it's AJ because financially it will be a big fight. If it's Usyk, he'll probably fight Usyk as well. But, it's just as the viewers, the fans, we want to see AJ and Fury. We've been saying this from 4 years ago. No, at first it used to be AJ and Wilder. But now it's AJ and Fury. But, mate, I don't know. But I believe he's got one more fight in him. He's got one more fight in him. Because if he fights the winner of AJ Usyk and beats them, bro, you can't say nothing to him. Please, no one sent for him. You can't say nothing to Fury. Nothing. From 3 years out of boxing, overweight, losing weight, or coming back to boxing and beating the hardest puncher off, bro, listen, you can't say nothing. Do you know what I mean? So it'll be interesting just to see what would happen. Looking forward to
be tempted to come out of retirement
Of course, bro. Of course. Listen, he's got one more fight in him. He's got one more fight in him, and he can do. He can do it. I'm telling you, bro. He can do it. That's what I'm
Trust me.
saying.
Look, iBoxing Hub makes a good point here. Look, he hasn't until he vacates that belt.
There you go. There you go. So, you know, until he vacates that belt, then we know, because, like, my understanding, Wilder, he's coming back. He's fighting. I think, is it Robert Helene or something? And, you know, Wilder, I believe he's still, is he number 2 or something on the WBC? So if Fury is retired, then I don't know. Technically, Wilder can get that belt back. But everybody's looking at Usyk and AJ at the moment. So this is the biggest match so far. So, yeah, I believe Fury. I'm telling you, if AJ wins, Fury is going to do a public announcement. If AJ wins, Fury is going to do a public announcement. If Usyk wins, he'll demand for a certain amount of money. Do you know what I mean? For this fight to happen. You know?
No, of course,
regardless
of course.
who wins out AJ Usyk, yeah, Fury, if anything, I know this is going to sound a bit mad, but he probably deserves more money going into this fight. 60-40, I'll probably say. He's unbeaten. You know? He's unbeaten. So, yeah, we'll see.
Yes. We'll see. All right, then. Look, we're going to do the major build-up for this, of course. Born rivals, legacies, fighting for the name. Cuz this is a massive fight. It was announced. We had the press conference. Tell me, cuz, like, what do you think, man? Just from a fan's perspective, cuz, like, how do you feel about this fight, man?
Listen, this is an amazing fantasy fight. I can't wait. It's going to be interesting just to think, you know, I know it's too early to say, but I can see this going 12 rounds, and I can potentially see this being a draw. Reasons why I say this is because, remember, Eubank has to come down, and the last time he weighed that weight was when he was 18. And remember, losing weight sometimes it can affect your performance, your power and your strength, etc. Eubank, obviously, he's the older, got more experience, but Conor Benn, he's hungry. Do you know what I mean? So I can see this. I don't know. I can actually see this being a draw. I mean, naturally, Eubank, because he's the bigger guy, you know, we would say, yeah, Eubank will beat Conor Benn. But at this rate, I just don't know. That's just my honest opinion.
Yeah, cuz, man. And look, for me, just speaking from a fan, we obviously know.
And like just to think, like Eubank said he's going in 60%.
We know Eubank took both guys up.
So do you know what? It's this is how funny it is. It's just like Conor made a statement. Yeah, he said, "I don't care about your weight. You can be on your natural weight. I'll still fight you." But come on, like he won't, because you know Eubank will have an advantage. Do you know what I mean? It's just like look, it's like when Logan Paul fought Floyd. Do you know what I mean? Look at the weight difference. But yeah, I mean, look, don't get me wrong. Like, on paper, no, definitely, like on paper, it's definitely a Eubank. Do you know what I mean? But I'm just thinking of, you know, the weight that he has to take off. It could, I could be wrong, you know, but I don't know. I mean, look, the pressure's more on Eubank, because it's just like, look, he could be challenging for a world title shot, etc. But then he's fighting someone, you know, he's fighting Conor Benn, and like Conor Benn potentially is welterweight, and if Conor Benn was to beat or spark out Eubank Jr., I don't know. Like, is it over for him, or is it, you know, I don't know. It's in the end of the day, guys. It's boxing, you know. It's boxing. Anything can happen in boxing, man. That's one thing I realized. It's boxing, but it's gonna be war. It's gonna be from round one. I mean, I can already see it from round one. Conor's gonna go for it, and I think Eubank's gonna more mimic him, like just trying to, you know, get him more into it. I don't know, because Eubank, like, I must say, it's 1-0 to him so far in the press conference. You know, the guy's got jokes. So we'll see. But okay, if Eubank loses, I don't think he'll retire. I don't think he'll retire. I mean, look, you know, he's still got. I still want to see him and Billy Joe Saunders have a rematch. I still want to see him, you know, fight for a world title as well. So I believe Eubank's probably got another like what 3 years left in him in the sports, if not.
Yeah, definitely. Cause look, answer this question for our boxing hub.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. I think that's the thing. I think there's a reason why he wore that jacket. I think because it's hot. I think he's already probably just trying to burn it off, burn off the weight.
Oh yeah, it's true, innit? Because of the weight, innit?
Boxing, yeah, it's all psychological things. You know, don't get twisted. These boxers, they're not dumb, right? Well, some of them ain't, but you know, they're actually smart businessmen. I mean, look, for Eubank to fight Conor, it had to make sense financially. If it didn't, then you ain't gonna bother. So
no, definitely. Yeah, and look, if he loses, then he's obviously saying he's gonna retire. So what's your thoughts about that, cuz?
I don't. All right. For him to make that statement, he might not be hungry anymore because he's a wealthy guy already. Does he need boxing? I don't know, because technically his dad retired age 32, I believe, and obviously his dad was a world champion. Do you know what I mean? And Eubank,
established champion as well.
Yeah, established champion. Eubank, he won. Was it the IBO?
Oh, yep.
Yeah. Some class it, or some say it's not really a world title, and some say it is, whatever. But it's just down to him. Like it depends how much he still wants it, because I know Conor is taking Eubank serious. I believe Eubank is taking Conor serious as well, but it's just not showing it because he doesn't show emotions. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Do you know what?
No, definitely. Do you remember this point as well?
Yeah. Well,
it was.
I mean, George Groves. I mean, look, they fought at super middleweight, right? And am I right in saying Eubank's weight is actually middleweight? It's not really super middleweight. Am I right or wrong?
And then George. No, you're right. And George Groves on the night.
And in George on the night, he was injured as well, or something like that. But I don't know. I think if they draw, if Eubank and Conor Benn draw, the rematch will probably happen later on again. I don't think it'll happen straight away, because I think Conor really wants to go for, you know, a world title, and I believe Eubank as well. You know, he wants to go for a world title. He wants to fight the likes of Triple G. Or Charlo, if that ever happens.
Thought his jacket was for sandwiches. Oh my days! Nah, I'm not gonna lie. That jacket was top. I can't lie. It's unique, and it just shows his flamboyant style. Like, in a way, he's so similar to his dad. It's just unreal. Like the way he dresses, the way he's just out there. You know, the way he's so calculated with his responses, with how he was talking during the press conference. And I agree with you, cuz definitely
Let me ask you a question then. Who do you see winning?
Definitely 1-0 up, man.
Who do you think will win out of Conor and Jr.?
Honestly speaking, I think it's a great fantasy fight. As a fan, I want to see the whole lot. So I need to see the dads involved. So I need to see Chris Eubank Sr. In Eubank Jr.'s corner. I need to see Nigel Benn in Conor Benn's corner. And look, I think the jump is going to be too much, but both guys are coming into the fight with advantages and disadvantages, obviously with the weights. But I just think the experience that Eubank's had on the top level is going to be able to push him forward to get the job done. And like he said, look, he's going to be 60% this fight.
Listen, the level of disrespect he said. he said, I'm gonna focus on
So-
losing weight. I don't need any spar partners.
For one,
Yeah.
but it's true.
It goes, I'm gonna focus on losing weight. I don't need any spar partners. You know, I'm taking you to school. I'm gonna father you in this fight. You know, my recommendation is that you spar middleweights, hard, tough middleweights. And to be fair, Eubank's very, very confident, and it's good to be confident as well. Because look, the thing is, yeah, I can see him dropping Benn. Not to say he'll knock him out, but I can see him dropping him.
Yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
But then vice versa, I can see Benn dropping him as well. Cause it's mad.
Do you see Benn dropping Eubank?
Yeah. Listen, I can see both guys dropping. Yeah, honestly, it's listen. This is, you know, like, look, personally, I don't think they hate each other. No, I think it's just business. I think that after the fight, you know, there'll be respect there, mutual respect, etc. But it's gonna be electrifying. It's gonna be just wow. You know, it's gonna be a big one. It's gonna be a big one. Trust me, man. This is boxing
amazing.
at the moment.
So you could imagine just for the casuals,
of course, yeah,
just for the casuals, cause this is just going to be a massive event. So it's going to bring different generations. It's going to bring the younger generations. It's going to bring the older generation as well. The energy, the fact that it's been sold out in 24 hours as well. Like,
bro, it's mad. I'm telling you,
it's sold out.
Like like somebody said in the comments, if there's a rematch, it most probably will be Wembley Arena, bro. They're gonna make serious dough.
You know,
but at the end of the day, look, it's boxing in it, so we shall see. You know, we shall see. All I'm saying,
all I'm gonna say, cuz before the Wi-Fi starts to play up, I'm gonna say that
you're beatboxing again. I think the Wi-Fi is gone again. But what I was saying was, yeah, just tune in. It's gonna be
Eubank. I know, man. Yeah, what I was saying now, yeah, is Eubank. I need to see the entrance of Simply the Best. Dun, dun, dun. Better than all the rest. I need to see that, man.
He could possibly do that. Yeah, he could. But
I need to see that entrance, man.
Both dads in the corner, like it's gonna be, oh man.
Then you're gonna get from Benn, dangerous. Come on, I like that entrance as well. Cuz I'm excited, cuz I can't lie, this is gonna be massive. Like this is like a trilogy. It's like the Eubank Benn trilogy, but it's continued to the kids, man. And cuz it's amazing, man.
All I'm saying now is I'm gassed about next week Saturday, man. I'm like, mate, it's the countdown. So what I'm saying is, like, look, may the best man win, but I'm rooting for a man like AJ. Stay hungry, stay humble. Yeah, cuz. But listen, it's that time. Apologies for the
definitely MMA Dre, definitely.
Yeah.
But, apologies, guys, man. We've obviously been off the podcast for a bit. We're getting back into the zone, so don't worry, things are gonna pick up. But as long as we was obviously able to make our points and everyone got involved as well. So obviously big up MMA Dre as well. He's saying Eubank Sr. was the WBA champ, beat Noodles and beat nobodies. No, like I have to disagree. Eubank Sr. beat Nigel Benn. You know, he's beat incredible opponents and he's a credible champion. So enough respect to Senior and enough respect to both.
And on that note,
look,
it's that time.
Wi-Fi is just way of saying just stop the show.
Yeah.
No, it's that time. It's that time.
Next week.
So guys,
remember
how are you gonna end this, cuz? How are you gonna end this? How are you gonna end this properly?
In fact, don't even share. Just like and see you guys next week. 3 times.
Big up, big up. He's saying 3 times. I'm saying repeat.